please feel free. Keep me engaged also.
Dear students, you can ask any kind of questions. Then only you
No
can
presentation
know
session.
where you are.
I don't have a PPT.
Yes.
I don't have a lecture to give.
So you can ask the questions. Then only you can know where the industry goes. Then how you can raise your skill sets from the present academic learning to the industry expectation. So you may because whatever the subjects you came across during the third semester and fourth semester, now you entered into the fifth semester, you know what are the subjects you are studying. For example, I may ask, or I may give you the question, if the communication subjects we are studying, how far it is going to be useful for the students aspect for the industry expectation.
Okay. See, there are two kinds of topics here, Professor Ramesh. Uh,
Yes.
Electronics and communication. Okay. For the students who are doing electronics, they are not in any legacy world. They are also here to today. Okay. You have the semiconductor industry, which is booming very big. Okay. There is a lot of things to be done in the chip level or in the microcontroller level. Okay. And then the telecommunication industry, which is a fantasy industry these days. Okay, you want to have for all fun, then come into the telecommunication industry. You will be able to enjoy network with great speeds. You can work for the telecom operators. Okay, so you have a good future both in the semiconductor industry on the chip level and also on the telecommunication industry, because now we are growing in terms of data. Data is there everywhere. Okay, the computer science guys talk about analytics, big data. We in the telecommunication industry also focus on a lot of data analytics to see how do we route the data properly on the networking channel. How do we improve network infrastructure? Okay, how do we improve wireless infrastructure? What to be done on the optics domain to facilitate better transportation between different countries? There is a lot of things to do. Somebody who's really interested in submarine or satellites also are welcome. So it's a huge industry, and you guys have a lot of work to do in the industry. So be confident. Confidence is first, and make use of this pandemic time. You're all sitting at home attending online classes, so make use of this time to take a lot of online courses on any topic of your interest. Suppose you're interested on suppose you're interested on wireless sensors. Pick that one topic, keep reading. Okay, and some people have different behaviors. Some can read big books. Okay, some can read pages and pages of material online, but people like me, if I see big books, I would sleep. Professor Ramesh knows better. In our
Yes.
days, we are supposed to read such big books. So I enjoy seeing a lot of video lectures, and I feel when I attend a video lecture and I take some quick notes, I remember those points pretty well. So that is my mode and approach of learning. Maybe you can adapt that learning. I understand the new generation, young folks like you also enjoy a lot of video lectures. Okay, you can pick up one topic and continue to learn maybe one topic a quarter, and then you become a master. And in the days of engineering, I would really advise, it is an experience. Okay, you go to the college, you meet your professors, and your professors are PhDs. They're doing a lot of research. Okay, so you get to learn a lot of things from them beyond classrooms. Okay, this beyond classroom learning in the engineering level is very important, because that is what you will remember till end of your life. Okay, you asked me what did you do in the 4 years of learning, then I still remember a few titles and a few authors of the textbooks. Okay, but whatever I learned beyond the classroom, whatever technology I learned in the college library, okay, we're working with my professors, understanding their research topics, the titles, and whatever additional learning I did was is something I remember till date. So please make use of this opportunity. Okay, I even advise students to learn, I mean, to subscribe to magazines. Professor Ramesh, you know this Voice and Data, right? And
Yes.
then ET Telecom is one good online magazine. Economics Times, the Telecom is one good online magazine which covers whatever is happening globally in the telecom industry, whatever is the latest news and all that. Okay, so probably you can suggest that to students. When gone are those days, you buy the physical book. Okay, you have everything online now. So you can subscribe to at least 2 magazines or 1 magazine. You can share subscription among you. Okay, so that is going to give you a very good knowledge. Okay, what is now happening in the industry? What is happening outside my house or outside my classroom? Okay, so that is one good thing. So I think I'm continuously talking.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
probably take questions.
Yes, actually, you are a main person in that 5G lab at Nokia Networks, Siruseri, Chennai. If you give some outline what is happening and how far the students may able to see uh, towards
Okay.
academic linking with the industry.
Okay. So maybe we will speak on the evolution of uh,
Yes, yes, yes,
how wireless networks really traveled. Okay. Uh,
yes,
Early 2000, right, Ramesh? Early 2000, we had this
yes,
pagers and all that. And I
yes.
think HOD ma'am and other professors here also should know. We were all very lucky. I mean, we were born much earlier, so we traveled with this. We had this 1G devices in hand. Okay, it's called a pager. You will only be able to send a message from one person to another person. Hey, I'm coming to your house. That's all. And the next message will go only after 10 minutes because it didn't have duplex communication when it started. It only had what is it opposite to duplex? I forgot.
Uh, like a bidirectional or the half duplex you are
Uh,
saying.
yeah, it only had half duplex. It didn't have a full duplex communication.
Yes.
Okay, that was great times. And then came the 2G network, where they started with SMS, and then finally it came to voice, 2001 or something. We had big phones with some nice long antenna. It looked like your cordless phone you use in your home. Okay, and initially we were charged for all the incoming calls. Okay, that is because those networks evolved then and all that. So in general, on a radio network, you'll just see two portions. Okay, one is the base station, which you see outside. You see it on a 10-meter pole long. Okay, to control that base station, you have a control room where all the baseband, non-real time, real time. For functions really work. I'm putting it very very simple. Okay, I'm not bringing in very deep technology here. I'm putting it in very simple. You have a control room and then you have a base station. So in the days of 2G, the control room used to be so big. BSNL used to build big sites everywhere. Okay, and then slowly came 3G, 2006, 7, 8, if my memory is right. Okay, then the voice communication was improved. We had small data communication at very low speeds. I even remember I had a computer in my home back in 2000, 56 kbps connection we had. HOD ma'am is able to recollect. 56 kbps connection. Okay, BSNL or some, uh, I mean, there was an operator called Dish, somebody. King, 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 one sound used to come. We used to be very busy checking exam results. For a page to connect, it takes 1 hour. Okay, I think again there is an outage. Is anybody able to hear me? I understand people from the campus are free now.
Yes.
You're back.
Available, available.
Okay. So
Yes.
this is from 1G to 2G to 3G. And then came a very big revolution, which is called LTE or 4G. Okay. It is called long-term evolution, LTE or 4G, which we are continuously using for the last for the last 8 years to be very precise. Okay. It is one big revolution in the whole industry where they brought voice data, they brought high-speed data. This I'm talking only about the mobile networks. Okay, so we were talking about big control rooms and then a base station. Okay, now comes 5G with making all kind of difference. Okay, it will just have one box. Okay, which does the control as well as the radiation. When I mean radiation, you will have your antenna, the transmitter and receiver, and the baseband control is there in one box, which looks like the modem which you use in your homes. It is called small cell radio in technical terminologies. Small cell radio is the future now. Companies like Samsung, Nokia, Huawei, Ericsson, they're all working on that, and we have it live running on networks in Americas and Europe and South Korea also. So this is the evolution. the size and the size of the infrastructure was big. Now we keep shrinking. We are able to give better data, better speeds, and better throughput. Okay. So this is the challenge going forward. People used to ask me, what about 6G? I said, not much research is over in 5G. Even Bell Labs has not started any major research on 6G. So we will all patiently wait to enjoy 5G. Keep them on your phones, enjoy the speed, and then you can go to 6G. There was one latest test we did in our labs about 3 4 months back, and even before the pandemic. Okay, we tried to achieve a speed of up to 1 Gbps. So the uplink, uplink was close to 700, and downlink was close to 1.1 Gbps. So that was one good thing we did. Okay, it was in the lab, and people were very excited seeing that speed. They suddenly employees started bringing their laptops to download movies, so we encouraged all that. Okay, download.
That is
It's anyway a
real
private network.
broadband.
Yes.
Yeah, it is in-lab radio, ma'am. Okay, so this organization is manufactures radio base stations. Okay, so it is an in-lab radio which we have. So we tried to achieve this speed, and people were very excited. Professor Ramesh, we can even
Yes.
talk about the visit to the Nokia factory. I can arrange
Yes. Yes.
for all this is
Yes.
over. You can go
Because
show students how it is really manufactured. That will
yes.
be a very interesting thing to see on the ground, how it is manufactured, because the labs will be pretty boring because there will be serious work going on, but factory will be very interesting, right from the chipset until the final production, how the assembly line works. You will have a good idea to see. Okay, so maybe in a fun mode I was able to say the evolution from 1G to 5G. Okay, so we are shrinking in hardware. There is a lot of work in chipsets in semiconductors. So the reason we are shrinking in hardware is we are having a better, improved chipset in place. Okay, I know you would have learned about FPGA. You'll have learned about uh, ASIC, and then now it's system on chip. System on chip is the future. You will still see it shrinking, shrinking, shrinking to the core, and finally you will have 5G looking like a tablet. And that is what we are all trying to achieve. Okay. So the whole idea of wireless networks improving is we want to give the end user a good seamless experience, okay, of browsing. That's it. Our ultimate aim is to browse. You would have seen people, they have mobile phones, they have iPad, they have laptop, they have workstation, desktop, everything. Finally, what they'll be doing is browsing. Okay. So let's enjoy the era of internet and the browsing behind that. Professor Ramesh, I think somewhat I
Yes.
tried to answer your question.
Yes, yes, exactly. Now the few students are expecting how far the communication students as well as the medical electronics students can scatter the career towards the remote healthcare applications. Whether the Nokia is supporting such a kind of thing.
Okay, we leave Nokia aside, but this remote healthcare is something which is already there. Now, because of this pandemic, we in India have also started experiencing this. So, you would have read about telemedicine, right? There will be you know that even surgeries are performed by robots from
Yes,
remote. Okay, so all this is again facilitated with the grace of both medical electronics and as well as the telecommunication. Okay, you will need a good network coverage to do all this. Okay, and then somebody needs to build a good robo with good knowledge on medical electronics, with good knowledge on sensors, with very good knowledge on basic electronics. Okay, so this involves artificial intelligence, this involves electronics, this involves semiconductors, sensors, and finally telecommunication to make the ends work. Because we focus more on man to man, sorry, man to mission to mission communication. Okay, this is telemedicine is also a very good example of one good mission to mission communication. Okay, so remote health management, of course, there is a lot of career slowly coming up. Okay, but with more artificial intelligence you will see more career coming up, and I also understand the pressure here. Artificial intelligence and IoT and 5G are the terms which is being used in the industry a lot. So as third year students, I request you to go through some good online material to just understand what is it. That's all. Whatever you read, just be a jack of all and master of none. That's a good philosophy. Just touch base all the topics. That is the whole flavor of engineering. Okay, A to Z, just touch base whatever you like. Understand what is the meaning of each word, or what each technology does. Enough. You need not get deep into it, because you will be doing it when you come to work, or you will be doing it when you go for your masters. So enjoy the engineering times in learning technology. I normally tell people, dear students, engineering is nothing but an art and a science which trains minds to think on technology. Okay,
Exactly.
so that's all, very simple. So should I become a subject matter expert in IoT? I would say no, don't do it. Spend time, buy small electronics, buy Raspberry Pi and all that. Do some small projects for you. That is really going to be helpful. And Python. Um, Python is something very important these days. Okay, in electronics, in telecommunication, in artificial intelligence and IoT, I'll connect all the pieces together. Okay, the whole communication happens through Python, and Python is a simple scripting language. Okay, it does not involve any serious programming like C or C++. So you can learn Python, and it is a good skill to have it in your resume.
Yes. Another one, certain thinkings from the students' mind.
We'll hear
People,
their voices also, Professor
yes,
Ramesh,
yes. Because
so that more interaction
students,
happens.
yes, students now we can ask, because I asked so many questions. She's also answered. Now, if you are going to ask, then you can fix your goal also, because now you are third year. No, then this is the right time to interact the industry people. Then you can match with them also. So now the discussion is bidirectional, then open to the especially the students aspect. You can ask any kind of thing, like we came across so much of communication in the day-to-day life, like a mobile communication everyone came across, like in the home we are using the DTH, direct to home communication, through the this antenna, as well as now you are third year. No, so now how far you can equip or you can develop yourself to get any kind of internship in the short duration or long duration, as well as how you may able to prepare for the industry expectation, like what kind of things they are expecting, and how we can strengthen your side, because this is very important at the core industries.
Core
That's what
industries, yes.
we are insisting you can ask. Otherwise I can call
And
by name, you can raise the questions.
okay, why are you scaring me, man?
No,
It's okay.
not
Let it be
scaring. I'm
casual.
telling. Just I'm telling,
See,
because then
industry
only.
people don't look serious. They also look like me. So don't
Yes, yes.
worry. Just consider me as your friend, and you can ask me any question on careers in communication engineering.
Yes, because he's having around 18 years in the pure core. That's what I read her profile also, from ISRO to Alcatel-Lucent, and then Alcatel-Lucent to Wipro to Product to the Nokia. Even maybe she got the opportunity in Samsung also. Then only you can have such a inspiration from your side. So now the things
The
are
floor
open to you.
is yours.
Open. Yes.
Next 30
Hi,
minutes
ma'am.
is on. Hello. Uh, you can call
Hope
me. You can call me Meenakshi. Feel free.
that's great, ma'am. Hope you're doing well, and I have a
I'm good.
question for you. Like,
Please.
I'm a graduate who is doing my pursuing my engineering through this remote pandemic. I have no chance of getting the internships by going outside. So, can you suggest any of the profile to have a internship work with based of electronics in remote? Like any destination designer, code designer, or anything that is related to electronics, which can be done by using a remote system. So that's the thing I need to
I
ask you.
understand. So this remote internship, I'm really not prepared on this topic. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll probably browse, check, and inform Professor Ramesh if I come across any opportunities, because this internships interaction with industries. I think the placement cell people are the best guys. They have all the contacts in the world. But to answer your question, I'll definitely come back to you with some sources, I'll inform Professor Ramesh. Okay.
So I'll also do the needful, Meenakshi.
Definitely.
Good
And
afternoon,
as
ma'am.
well,
Yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah, you can continue.
Yes, student, you just go ahead. So, okay, so I will ask again.
And also to answer your question, I forgot your name. And also to answer your question, see, you're sitting at home now. Okay. Why do you want to do internships somewhere? Why don't you do small hobby projects? Okay. You can start exploring about home IoT solutions. Okay. You open the door and enter, you will have a light. You cross the area, the light fades down. You open your wardrobe, you have light. You give a voice command, the refrigerator goes off. This is not magic. This is very simple, and there are a lot of simple hobby circuits to do this. So you can probably procure. It's very cheap also. Okay, why don't you try some small stuff in your house? Okay, because now we don't have an opportunity to step out. So you can do some small kind of home IoT solutions. This is my biggest advice to many students here. You can start thinking, okay, this can also be on the resume. You can put it in a very thoughtful manner. Okay, nobody is going to think, oh, this is already existing, then why the student is doing and putting it on the resume. When we sit for interview, when we see the resume, we only look at the confidence of the student. Oh, we have done so much real time hobby projects. That's wonderful. We really don't look or value a resume based on how many industry internships they've done. We value a resume based on how many papers, how many additional activities outside the classroom, or what small projects. Small pet project is enough. Okay, so you can do it right at your home, is my advice. You can probably take the mentorship of your professors or some seniors, and you can start doing. It's okay if you make mistakes. This is my good advice.
Okay, good afternoon, Meenakshi. This is
Yeah.
Sendil Murugan from EC department,
Yes,
working
sir.
as assistant professor. Behalf of our students, I can ask one question, right?
Please, sir.
So yeah, with respect to EC, most of the students are look into VLSI and embedded and wireless and mobile. Okay, only few students can enter in the networking area. Okay, so actually you have experienced Alcatel Lucent and I think Cisco too, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so what are the right certifications to be required to get the networking companies?
Sir, my best advice would be, do not do any certification. Okay, at the student level, see what we normally do is when we go for a campus interview. Okay, we go sit, we talk to the student, we understand. Okay, you're so interested in telecommunication, you want to contribute. Very good. So now we just try to ask them some basic questions to see their technical knowledge. That's all. And then we take them into the industry. We do enough training, sir. Any industry, be it a services industry like Cognizant or TCS, be it a product company, or we do in-house training before we actually deploy the student into the real work. So the first 6 months of their tenure in any organization goes on training. So I would not recommend them to do some paid certifications, sir. Okay, because they're students under the day. So now we have a lot of options, like we have EDX, we have Coursera, we have this LinkedIn learning. They're all throwing a lot of interesting courses, so they can pick up something like that. This is my advice. So I think I'm answering a little different, sir, but it is from a very realistic perspective. Okay, because I know
Okay,
our
okay.
days,
Yeah, yeah.
even you would have experienced our days of engineering. Whatever major you do, you will have to come out with a certification in C++ or Java. We
Yeah,
go. I
definitely,
mean, we
definitely.
probably
That's why.
enter
That's why.
NIT.
Yeah,
We
because
ask them for a
most of the
certificate.
yes, most of the industries are required some certification, right? That's why I asked. Okay, because Cisco, Lucent Technology, actually they are in are right person in the networking area.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Cisco
that's
has
why.
this CCNA, CCNP certifications. Okay,
Okay.
but my recommendation is this: students are students. They're very young. They're very young. Okay, so they. I mean, I can probably give one small tip on how to write your resume. Okay, you can make it 2 pages. Okay, write whatever you know. Not because your friend is having the interesting word machine learning or artificial intelligence, you need not have the same. Okay, or if this word is not there, I think the interviewer will not call me for interview. No, be honest, write whatever you know. Okay, and you can probably write, these are the hobby projects I did. I mean, these are the kind of learning I did by myself. Okay, Coursera or edx has got some free certifications also. Okay, and universities like Harvard, Stanford, if you go to their page, every week they throw some surprises. There are some free courses for 2 days, 3 days, or a week. You can actually enroll and take it up. You can take those lines and add it in a resume. Okay, and when the list goes on, that will be very interesting. That realize what you have done, all strange things. Okay, so this helps the interviewer to understand. Okay, this person is technically confident. Okay, this person has a good a good working attitude. So if I hire he or she, okay, they will showcase the same working attitude in the industry. We just look for two parameters: good attitude and very good sorry, three parameters: good attitude, good communication, and good confidence. That's all. So whatever you want to write in your resume, please make sure these three criteria is met. Over. Trust me, it is just your confidence when you sit before the interviewer. Job done.
Okay, then what about the
Yes, sir.
opportunities in networking areas, ma'am? Because
And
everyone is
networking
moving
areas,
towards semiconductors, embedded, and so and so areas. But only few can enter networking, right? So whether
right, sir.
is there any future scope towards networking? Because there is a network on chip, SoC, everything is going to be okay.
Correct.
So
Networking area, when you mean network, we can talk about the transport layer, sir. Okay. In the transport, there is a lot of work to be done. Okay. Now everybody have migrated from the copper era to fiber. Okay. So in the broadband or on the transport, we have a lot of networking work to be done. Okay, and it is again a telecommunication engineer's job. Earlier there was a confusion. I mean, whether networking, switching, routing is a computer science guy's job. No, it is a job of a telecommunication engineer. Okay, so you have networking and setting up a data center. Suppose we have a data center which is going to have a lot of servers inside. Okay, and you will have to set up a firewall, a switch, a router. It is no more a job of a system admin to do it. Telecommunication engineers can I mean, electronics and communication engineers can very well do it. They can understand what is the network infrastructure. Okay, I have to build this room. This room will have 17 servers. Okay, I will have to place a firewall, a router, 2 3 switches, and this is how the network will look like, and these are the commands I will have to run and execute. Okay, so networking is this, sir. Setting up of data center. Cloud is another big, I mean, cloud is a big terminology. Let's not confuse. But for electronics and communication engineers, the cloud infrastructure is something very important to understand. How cloud computing helps to set up a data center and what kind of data you will house it on the data center. That is really important. And number three is optical networking, sir. The actual transport layer. Transport starts right from your house until I mean, we cover the entire geography, right? So there is a lot of work being done on the transport also. Okay.
thank you, Meenakshi.
So maybe I can put all these words together somewhere. I'll try to write it on the chart. Broadband, optical fiber, satellite. So you would have seen that uh, a lot of international flights are introducing internet on flights. Okay.
Yes.
That is again a very interesting area on satellite communication, on aerospace engineering and telecommunication engineering to understand. So we don't have so much opportunities in our days, but now see, you have unlimited opportunities. Whatever you want, you can pick it up. Satellite, submarine, communication, Man to machine AI, IoT.
Dear students, if you have the thoughts on your mind, you can raise up. Then only.
Please go ahead. So far, only one question I've answered.
Yes.
15 minutes.
Can you suggest some immediate action to be taken to ensure our placements with the good companies, like not in a IT company, it should be in a core company. And I'm from a department of medical electronics. I am
Okay.
new to this, and I have no idea what to be done either after this degree, and I have no idea of doing a master's. I would like to explore the job, and so
Job
that's the
opportunities. Yeah.
yes.
See, there are a lot of companies in the field of medical electronics. Okay. You would have heard about Siemens.
Yeah, I
Ramesh
have
knows
heard
that
about
well.
them.
Okay. So there are a lot of companies on medical electronics, but my sincere advice would be this: suppose you decide that you want to go for a job, okay, you can start listing down the companies of your interest, okay, and then you please accept whatever placement is being given in the institution, okay, because you need to have a job before you search for your dream job. You got my point?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a lot of homework. You have still 1.5 years of time. The best way is to search for your seniors who are placed in these industries. Okay. They will be the freshers of 2020 or 2021 batch who will be very easily able to help you. Okay.
Actually, we are the first
Oh,
of
for medical
Yeah.
electronics.
Yes.
electronics. We are going to be the first seniors of this college.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you guys, this is a very challenging thing to do. Okay, so the best idea is you first list down the list of dream companies. Okay, and then you can slowly you use LinkedIn as a channel. You can slowly start searching. You will start knowing some common people who are there here and there. You can first uh, probably write a message to them on LinkedIn. They will give you an appointment, 5-10 minutes to talk. Then you can talk to them. They'll give you some good ideas. So that is how you will have to grow it. Okay. I mean, being first year, I understand even the placement team will have their own challenges to bring more medical electronics companies in house. But please remember this, ma. Please take a job from your placement. Keep a job in hand before you search for your dream job. Okay.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We are expecting more queries, students.
Yeah, I'm
Then
waiting.
only we can utilize more effectively the industry people, especially it may be electronics and communication engineering specialization or medical electronics, but the electronics is common. Even Meenakshi clearly mentioned the three things. The first is the confident, then attitude, then communication. Once you have with that our curriculum basics, then it's quite easy to go up to any industry, because wherever you go, surely they will ask what you learned from your graduation,
Exactly.
plus
What did you
the
learn in your?
yes, extra what you done beyond that curriculum. That's a too important thing also.
So to answer this question of extra what you did in your curriculum, it is not required that you need to do industry internships. You can do your own hobby projects. Again, you can do courses from online portals, and that's going to be great. You did not think, okay, Meenakshi is talking that way, but I think the person who comes from the, I mean, from an industry, when I sit in the interview, will talk different. No, everybody, I mean, we know the mindset of young students, we know the mindset of freshers, and this is the only theory we keep in mind when we hire people. So don't worry about it. We can probably do one more session on mock interviews, Professor Ramesh and Professor
Sure, sure,
Center,
sure,
if you please.
sure, sure.
So that is going to be useful. We can do some very good mock interviews. It will be very thrilling.
Yes, exactly. Because then only they can raise the skill set from the curriculum. Then they will feel that confident, because once we are kindling them, then surely they will come up.
Trust me, guys, learning engineering, spending 4 years to learn engineering is an experience. It's an experience. You will realize only after many years, like us, okay? Oh, what they learn from there, okay. It is an experience. So experience always stays in you. It gets into your subconscious memory. Okay, you will be able to relate only when an incident occurs in future. So this is an experience. Just enjoy the experience. Just enjoy.
Can you recommend some books or YouTube channel or any other source of medium to grab
Sure.
more knowledge about?
Sure. You can probably, I mean, YouTube channels, maybe I will send it to Professor Ramesh. Okay, but this Coursera, edX, and LinkedIn Learning is something now it is coming extraordinary. They are bringing all kind of courses inside. Okay, so you'll just have to choose your course. You can do a course. If you want certificate, you need to pay, but I recommend no. Otherwise, you can remember the title and I can add it to your resume or your LinkedIn portal, whatever. Coursera, edX, okay, LinkedIn Learning, all this can be done for free. And one more, okay, I was talking about the Harvard and Stanford free
Yes.
online courses, right? You can just put Harvard Learning online, free. Put it in Google, it will take you to the right link. Every week they throw some good courses. I recently saw some good courses on machine learning also, and it is only these big institutions who do it, and it is good. No, you do a course there, it's a free course, you're not spending money, but you're getting the title to put it in a resume. It is of course a good value add. Okay. I'm leaving all these messages on the chat. Okay,
Yes.
so that
Yes.
somebody wants to just grab it can easily grab it. Machine learning is also a very good field. Okay, and it is a very important field of the future. Now we are bringing 5G, we are bringing high data speeds. Okay, so one mission will be able to speak to another mission, which means they will be able to communicate between each other, and with the right speed, with very reduced latency. Okay, so I would suggest machine learning also as one of the topic of interest. Sorry, I'm not able to edit. I'll try again. Right. So it's 2:54, Professor Ramesh. We have 6 minutes. I can probably
Yes.
spend about 4 or 5 minutes extra based on the number of
So
interesting questions.
yes. Yes.
So far, I have heard only one voice out of 123 voices.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Because they are now only thinking, maybe because yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Be spontaneous. Ask anything. Yeah, go ahead.
yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, if I decide to do my PG course, like I did my if I doing my PG means after some years, I have to go to a job, ma'am. But what if the job means you're overqualified? What if they think I'm overqualified? Like,
Don't worry,
doesn't
man.
matter.
Don't worry about that. Okay. You want to do a PG? Okay. Please do it in reputed organizations. Okay. Like IIT, or you want to have an international experience, please choose an international university to do a PG. Okay. So when you do a PG, when you sit down in the classroom, when you're doing your post graduation, you will definitely know why you're doing the PG, what is your subject of interest, and what kind of jobs you will have to approach to. Okay. To answer your question in a different way, undergraduate or the basic engineering is just an experience. Okay. If you're really keen on academics or if you're really keen on career, when you do your PG, then only you will know what you're going to do in life, what subject are you going to really master. Okay, so doing PG is a great thing. Don't worry about this over qualified thing and all that. All those is humbug rumors. Don't believe. Okay, if you want to do PG, please plan for it. You want to do immediately, do, or you want to spend 2 years in work and go abroad, please do it. I'm a big fan of the master's courses in IITs. They are really, really good. And I mean, GMAT, right, Ramesh? Entrance?
Get exam.
Sorry. GATE. So it is very easy to crack it also. I've seen a lot of people going masters in IITs.
At least they can go to NIT or Triple
Yeah.
IDM, Indian Institute of Information Technology Design and
Triple
Manufacturing.
IT.
Triple
Yes.
IDM also there. Then they can go the next below level is central universities. That university also offering very good. But the students can easily crack the NIT as well as the IIT also. But they need a little bit some effort.
And there is also another very misopinion. Okay, many people think, okay, I have to do my masters because I need to do PhD. No, they are not connected at all. Okay, so PhD is again a very passionate thing which our professors are doing. It involves a lot of patience. Okay, but masters is very quick and close. Okay, a lot of people in the industry, gentlemen, trust me, they have done their masters. And you ask me, if I have not done masters, I wouldn't have known what to do. Okay, it would have been, I would have been blindfolded. What am I doing? What am I working? You will not have clarity. For more clarity, do masters, trust me, and do it in a very good university. Okay, that's going to give you a good peer group. Okay, that peer group and networking is very important when you do your masters, because that's going to take you into the land of job next. Okay, I think I answered your question. We still have time.
Ma'am?
Hmm.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon.
My Chidambaram, ma'am.
Yeah, please tell me.
Ma'am, there is any possible to apply or join in UPSC exam and
See, that's why I told you engineering is like vanilla. Okay, it is a plain, clean, good flavor. You can do anything after this. You can even go take a film. You know, Gautam Vasudev, he's a mechanical engineer, a very leading film director today. You can do UPSC. I mean, the government jobs are very challenging. They need a lot of trained young minds like you. So please go for it. And my best advice is you can probably sit for your placement, find a job. Okay, then prepare UPSC in parallel. Then leave your job and join there. Okay. Otherwise, after engineering, there will be a break, and after the break, finding a job will be very difficult. Okay. Suppose for some reason, if any of you have a break after engineering, please remember, after the break, please plan for your masters. Do masters, come out, then your life starts there. Okay.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, one more doubt, ma'am.
Please.
Ma'am, today the central government is announcing the Make in India program, ma'am.
Very good. Entrepreneurship is another big big idea, and a lot of people have this feeling, you mean me, I should start a startup, I don't know anything, what will I do? No, don't think that way. If you have an opportunity, please take small baby steps, you'll be able to achieve.
Any
Yeah,
opportunities in the program, like we can start up a company like a defense
yes.
corridor?
You can see if you go into their policies. Okay, the Indian government has launched a good entrepreneurial policy. Okay, the policy talks about financial assistance. Okay, how to submit your ideas. Okay, and then different other factors. So if you have a look at it, you will have a good idea, and entrepreneurship is a good path to choose. And please don't do it alone, do it with a group of like-minded friends. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So UPSC is fine, entrepreneurship is fine, doing masters is fine. Okay, and going for a job immediately is also fine. Anything is fine according to you. It's just interest. And final year of engineering, please remember something. Please don't feel stressed. Okay, it's because I told you when I started, there will be a million questions in your mind, and you'll always feel stressed. So please don't feel stressed. Just feel relaxed. Just another day in life. Okay. Make a clear plan when you before you close your third year. I want to go for a job. I want to do masters. I want to take service commission. I want to take any other specific entrance. Something. Just make a clear plan and go forward.
Ma'am, as a fresher, can you advise some of the designations that we can apply, which is easy to get a relatable job? Like with less experience, I can be into that designation, which is easy.
It is not okay. Anything is not easy or difficult job. Okay, a job is a job, and you don't worry. Okay, industry job. Will I be able to really work, perform? Don't worry about it at all. Any industry will take you, do some training, then probably give you a mentor. Okay, a person will be sitting with you, helping you to do a job. It's called on-the-job training. First theoretical training, on the job training, and then a job. So you'll be able to do any job. So you can start looking the companies of your interest, start applying in the job portals, start working close with your placement team, and you'll definitely be able to find a job. Don't worry about it.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, ma'am, I
Yeah,
have a doubt, ma'am. I like to finish the 4 years engineering graduate UG and like to go job, ma'am.
very good.
And few in future, the because of PG, some promotion problems may occur or not, ma'am. Is not in the future is a problem,
Not
ma'am.
at all.
PG
Satyama,
enough, ma'am.
don't worry about it. Please do PG. That was advice I gave somebody else who spoke to me. Please do PG. Okay. Please keep the good. I mean, you will have a lot of classmates with you. Okay. Keep good connections with them. Together, you all will be able to find a job. When you come to the industry, also they know what to do with a PG person. Okay. See, this problem comes in a software industry. Suppose you go sit in Cognizant and do some Java programming. Okay, then you do a PG. Again, you will be given the same job. Okay. So if you are into the core industry, you want to do PG in the core subject, definitely there is a difference. Trust me. Okay. So you will really have clarity on what is your career path, what you're going to choose in the level of PG. So if people who are interested in PG, you're welcome to do. So don't worry about all these rumors. Okay. We don't know, man, what's going to happen to you. When you join the industry, when you start working, put hard work, you will shine automatically. Okay. Good. Very nice set of interesting questions. Professor Ramesh, we can go until 3:10. Not a problem.
As your wish, the students will ask, then we can. Otherwise, we will spend another few minutes. Students, we have how we can to be ready for the core industries. You can ask. Then she will give some tips or ideas.
About the startup, why you said that? Don't start with like, hey, no. Sorry. Uh, the startup question, what I answered was, please go for a startup. Don't do it alone. Don't do it alone. Do it with a set of like-minded people. So that was what I said. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. I think I'm speaking fast. I will reduce my ramp.
So.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, very good afternoon.
Hello. Ma'am, I wanted to join a PSU, ma'am.
You want to join?
I want
Oh, PSU. Okay.
PSU, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, is it okay if I right after this 4 years of engineering, will I get the opportunity like if I get and can I join like that, or I need to do
Yes.
something?
You want to do a technical role, then you will also have to have your GATE score. So
No,
please
ma'am.
start
Should
preparing
I
for.
complete MTech? If I complete MTech means the vacancies will be less, no, ma'am, for that MTech criteria rather
No,
than
okay.
pre-tech.
It is okay to start. I mean, you can finish your BTech. Okay, you can apply for exams, prepare very well, right? Okay, get into the job, and during the job I think they'll give you all that sabbatical leave and all that in the government. It's very interesting. Then you can go to another university, do your masters, and come back to do the same job. Okay, so you need not get confused. Start life after bachelor's. Whoever wants to apply for any government related services, please start after bachelor's. You need a lot of time to do that. And remember guys, masters can be studied anytime in life. It's not after 40. When you're in your 20s, you can study it. You can study it anytime. 2 years of job, 5 years of job experience, you can study masters. So it's not a problem. Okay. So getting into a job initially will give you some kind of confusion, but 1 or 2, 3 years of working, okay, you will have a different idea, and then you can continue do your masters. Every company has something called sabbatical leave policy. Okay, you stay with the organization for 3 years or 5 years, they'll give you 1 year leave. You can go do your masters, come back and join them. So such policies are available. Dr. Ramesh is back.
Yes, yes, available.
So who's the service provider giving internet in the college?
Have to check it out because we are having
It should be mostly Reliance Jio. You should have your leased line, right?
Because we have two type of service provider. One may be from the government organization, another one from the private sector.
Okay.
Because sometimes because this is going towards the industrial sector, no, Nagar, no, there may be sometimes the signal glitch will occur.
Oh, okay.
Then the signal will drop. Then, but immediately it will recoup.
See, that is a factory area, right? Factory area,
Yes.
are people using so much internet?
The next Mahendra city, no.
Okay. Definitely you will have trouble.
Some students.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, for freshers, what are the ideas you like to tell, ma'am? Freshers வரவங்களுக்கு இந்த ஐடியா நீங்க சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறது?
என்ன ஐடியா? நான் இவ்வளவு நேரம் சொன்னேனே, கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ். ஓகே, நீங்க உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச ஆக்டர் யாரு? விஜய். ரஜினிகாந்த் பிடிக்காதா? ஓகே, நிறைய ரஜினி படம் பாருங்க, ரஜினி பாட்டு கேளுங்க. ஓகே, கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் இஸ் சம்திங் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். செகண்ட் இஸ் யுவர் கம்யூனிகேஷன். தேர்ட் இஸ் யுவர் ஆட்டிடியூட். இப்போ யாராவது ஒரு ஒர்க் அசைன் பண்றாங்கன்னா, ஐ வில் பி ஏபிள் டு டூ இட், ப்ளீஸ் கிவ் மீ அன் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி, ஐ கேன் ட்ரை இட் அப்படின்னு சொல்ற ஒரு மைண்ட் செட் வேணும். ரெண்டு எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம்ல இருப்பாங்க. சில பேர் நிறைய படிச்சிருப்பாங்க, அவங்க என்னன்னு சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, ஓ இதுவா, இதெல்லாம் எனக்கு பிடிக்காது, நான் அதை செய்ய மாட்டேன் அப்படிவாங்க. சில பேர் வந்து படிச்சுட்டே இருப்பாங்க உங்களை மாதிரி, ஆனா அந்த கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் இருக்காது. ஓ இது எனக்கு ரொம்ப பயமா இருக்கு, என்னால அது பண்ண முடியுமா? நோ. ஓகே, ஸோ யூ கேன் ப்ராபப்ளி புட் திஸ் ஒர்க் ஆட்டிடியூட். I can do it, can you give me a chance? இப்போ இன்டர்வியூல உட்காரும் போதே there is a question and you don't know an answer, you can say, okay, can you give me some time, probably I can check and revert. Okay, or if given a chance, I will definitely learn this algorithm, or I will learn this piece of technology and put it in place. நீங்க அதை சொல்லலாம், தப்பே இல்லை. Meantime, there is a question here, Vijay Kumar. Ma'am, if we complete a degree with low percentage, my friend is suffering from low grade. So in this college, we are not given in the preference for attending interview. Ama, 4 years time irukla, enna low grade. So after 4 years, why should you have a low percentage or a low grade? So probably in the first 2 years, because you have some communication problems or you have problems in understanding subjects which are heavy, it's okay to have low grades. But third year you can pick it up, right? And it's pandemic. Daytime class attend பண்ணலாம், night time arrears படிக்கலாம். Okay, don't say I'm talking about arrears. Even I had arrears when I was in engineering. So it's okay. Life is like that. Let's take it cool. Please try to improve your grade. Okay, it's always good to have something greater than 75. You will not have any problem throughout your life. See, throughout your life, when you keep working, when you move across companies, everybody checks your degree certificate. Okay, they check your grade. Okay, they ask you questions. So it's good to have a grade greater than 75 or at least greater than 70 with all the difficult effort you can put. You have time, guys, 1.5 years. You can do it. Believe Vijay Kumar, okay? Ennoda answer.
Ma'am.
Please.
மேம் இப்ப வந்து யூஜி முடிச்சிட்டு ஜாபுக்கு போறதுல பிஜி பண்ணாம இருக்கறதுனால ஏதோ டிஸ்அட்வான்டேஜஸ் இருக்கா மேம்?
ஒரு டிஸ்அட்வான்டேஜும் கிடையாது. ஒரு டிஸ்அட்வான்டேஜும் கிடையாது. யூஜி முடிங்க, ஜாப் போங்க, 3 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் யோசிங்க. உங்க கம்பெனிலேயே 2 வருஷம் லீவ் கொடுப்பாங்க. 1 வருஷம் 2 வருஷம் இருக்கு. செபாட்டிக்கல் லீவ் பாலிசின்னு இருக்கு. அதை அப்ளை பண்ணுங்க, போய் ஜாலியா ஒரு பிஜி படிங்க, திரும்பி இதே கம்பெனிக்கு வந்து ஒர்க் பண்ணுங்க, அப்புறம் ஒரு வேலை தேடிக்கோங்க, அவ்வளவுதான். லைஃப் டசன்ட் ஸ்டாப் எனிவேர், இட் ஜஸ்ட் கோஸ் ஆன். ஸோ அதை பத்தி டோன்ட் வரி அபவுட் இட்.
தேங்க்யூ.
வெல்கம்.
Meenakshi, we came up to the end. Now the time is 3
so
past
much.
11 p.m. So better we
Maybe
can.
we'll take the last one question. We'll make it
Yes.
interesting for the audience. Last
Yes.
one question. 5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Question. Okay. Ramesh will conclude.
Yes. Mr. Sarvanakumar, hope is available.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We came to the end, sir.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So, thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful speech. So, I take immense pleasure to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I, on behalf of Department of ECE, SRM, BEC, extend a very heartful vote of thanks to the speaker, Mrs. Meenakshi ma'am, for sharing our views and motivating the students. In particular, I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for her for explaining on evolution of 5G from 1G with real-time examples. In addition, she has given a superb quote, learning engineering is an experience. So this quote will actually motivate the students towards their engineering degree as well as their growth. So finally, I would like to take this opportunity to place on record of our hearty thanks to our principal, to our vice principal, our HOD ma'am, and the organizers, Dr. Usha Banu ma'am and Dr. Ramesh sir. So thank you all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Listen, it is of course a pleasure for me. I used to attend only office meetings, very boring. So this is truly interesting to talk to young people. Okay. And of course, I also have a learning now.
Thank you,
Yes.
Meenakshi.
You're welcome, madam.
Thank you, Ramesh sir.
So if this
Yes,
all
ma'am.
goes well, Dr. Ramesh, as promised, I'll come directly after you open your college.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. Surely I will invite you because you are very well and good one-to-one and physical mode. Because I know that one.
Definitely.
Because of
Yes.
this pandemic only, we have this way to interact with our students. Because we know about you. That's what. Thank you very much, Meenakshi. I will call you again in the evening.
Definitely. Thank you, students.
Thank you.
And see you all.
Thank you all. Good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.